Australia, 12 times bigger than France, but with only 20 million inhabitants. At its center is a no-man's land, the Outback. A few men live here, always on the move. I want to meet and travel with them, on the bush tracks, near the Stuart Highway, the road of the first explorers. This morning, when I left Adelaide, I really felt like seeing the sea. It looked like a short distance on the map, but it took 2 hours to drive here. I've just begun to realize how huge Australia really is. I plan to go from the Indian Ocean here to the Timor Sea, 4,000 kilometers to the north. I'm really curious about the way Australian people have managed to make this huge continent their own. Historically, and still today, there is a stark contrast between the farmers who run their immense farms, surrounded by fences, and the Aboriginals, who are still living in their dream time. Of course, being in Australia is also about meeting people, and I hope I'll get to meet lots of people. I think he wants to be a kite. Okay, let's go. It's really tough to find yourself propelled into the future. When it's 10:30 p.m. here, back home in France it's only 1 in the afternoon. That's 9.5 hours time difference. And now I'm really beginning to feel tired. I've lost track of time. It must be about noon now. I'm not usually the one saying I want to go to bed. Yunta is a small town in the Australian outback. It's the starting point of my trip. I'm about to meet Don, the only policeman for 400 kilometers. He also has an interesting hobby. He rears camels.
Hello. Chris,
Hi.
is that?
Yes.
Yeah, Don,
Hi.
how you going? Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Please, want to come in?
Yeah? What's the difference between bush and outback?
Oh, well, the outback's usually used by tourists, where the bush is used by the locals.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's the same.
It's the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, some of the people, you say the outback, and well, we don't want to call it the outback, but and we're bushmen. Yeah, we're not the tourist type, if you know what I mean.
So you've always been working in here?
I've been here 3 years.
3 years?
Before that I was over on the west coast, where I actually I got my first camels about 15, 16 years ago, and there are wild camels over in that area, and it was a weekend sport with the local lads. We'd go out and catch a few more wild camels.
Camels, but what camels are doing here in Australia?
They came here in the late last century. They first came out with, they got them out for Burke and Wills, and then the Thomas Elder got camels into Australia because the dry times, and they could handle the conditions better than what a bullock and a horse could.
So now we are releasing all the camels. Don always does that in the evenings, so they can eat.
How far do they go?
This common goes down the other side of those trees, up to, well, we can't, it's about 1.5 kilometres up that way.
But what, you have a border?
Yeah, there's a fence around it.
Ah, a fence,
But
all
I
right.
can't just let them go here all the time because of the bitumen road. They'll go out there and the train line.
It already happened?
No, it
No.
hasn't happened. No, I've avoided that so far. I've been here 3 years and it hasn't happened yet.
No. How many people are living in Nyunta?
It's 47.
47?
Yeah, I like small places.
Yes. And that's the only place where you work or you manage? You deal with?
I live in the town.
Yeah.
I work, I go 200 kilometres north.
How many?
200 kilometres
200?
north.
Yes.
Out to the east, I do only about 30 kilometres,
Uh-huh.
and about 50 kilometres to the west, and about 120 kilometres to the south. But on either side of the town, all it is like sheep stations,
Yes.
and they're all fairly large. Like when you go up north, you've got 4 stations in 200 kilometres. And you go south and there's about 4 in 120 kilometres, but the one right down the bottom end is a really big station.
Don sucked on the pipe to siphon out the water, and he swallowed a spider.
Une araignée.
He made himself throw up to get it out, but he doesn't know if the spider bit him, or if it's poisonous.
It's okay?
It's a little bit like you've had gravel in there. That's what it's like at the moment.
Okay.
I just hope it hasn't. Well, I didn't feel any pain. I just hope it doesn't. Swell up me. I've never been bitten by a spider in my life. They don't really worry me, but it's always the first time, isn't there?
It's 8 in the morning, already 35 degrees Celsius. Don takes me camel catching in the bush. There's no water, but snakes and deadly spiders. But Don loves it. Every year, he travels 40 days in the bush with his camels.
Il y a quand même un truc qui est super impressionnant.
One thing's amazing, the lunar landscapes. You wonder if they ever end. I'm trying to imagine being one of the first explorers here, like Don's forefathers. They discovered this country and they had no idea where they'd find 10 kilometers on. It's incredible, yet people take it for granted. They drive 60 kilometers as easily as we go up the road to fetch bread for breakfast.
C'est assez incroyable.
Good boy. Bloody shit burn the side of the face.
Bon alors là en fait ce qui se passe,
This is a bit like hunting
chasse
ducks.
au canard. On va attacher
We are
des
going to tie
chevaux
up the
qu'on a
camels
apportés
we
de
brought from the
l'autre
other
camp
camp
ici,
to
pour faire
attract the
venir,
camels that are
apparemment,
still
les
wandering in
chameaux
the
qui sont,
outback.
Dans l'outback, un peu perdu ici. Et
The other guy, Nick,
donc,
flew over
l'autre
here
gars,
this morning.
survolé ce matin, en
Apparently,
avion, et
the camels are
apparemment,
not
pas
far
très
from
loin d'ici,
here,
donc ils devraient venir
so they
un
should
peu
come by
d'eux-mêmes.
themselves.
Je pense qu'on va aller jouer
I
du
think we are
lasso
about to
version
lasso the
cowboy,
latecomers,
australien, pour
like
aller chercher
Australian
les derniers
cowboys.
retardataires. So you are the Tuareg from Australia.
Oh, I don't know about that. They have me forgotten more than I'll ever know.
These are the ones we used as baits, and two of the ones we just caught are going to be castrated. Because here in Australia, they don't raise camels, they catch them. They don't want to have baby camels, because they have to feed them for 5 years, till they become adults. So they catch wild ones in the bush.
Now you got that. No, she's not going to go up there like that. You're going to have to cut that leg back. Give it to me now. Come on, girl. Steady. Steady.
Do my best, huh? What is it for?
It's got all my vet gear in there. Like we've got antiseptic. That's for local anaesthetic.
Okay.
And you can be nurse if you want to.
I will see what what it exactly is.
Yeah.
Oh, be careful, huh? Otherwise you will sleep for a few hours.
Go and Mick. Watch out for that leg there.
It's okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Come on, be nice about it.
All right, let him straight up. Right? Got the day done.
Yeah.
All we've got to do is get on the motorbike and the motor car and go that way.
All right.
A lot of people here say that your sleeping bag is your bedroom, and Australia is a big house. Australians from the bush really are special people.
Tranquillement.
I woke up refreshed, almost. Now I understand why people get up so early in the bush. Just before the sun rises, the flies appear, and soon the place is swarming. It's unbearable.
C'est juste insupportable. Mais tout le monde a bien dormi.
But everyone slept well. Some of the guys used swags.
C'est en fait un espèce de.
It's a sort of big sleeping bag.
Alors il y en a justement un là.
There are two over
Enfin,
there.
même deux. C'est.
It's thick and cumbersome, but it's great. It's not waterproof, but it protects you from the wind.
Mais ça protège du vent. Ça c'est quasiment.
And inside there is a quilt and a built-in pillow.
Puis voilà, oreiller intégré.
And in Australia, the most important thing is the nightcap.
Super important.
That's vital. A bottle of scotch. Depending on your size, you drink half a bottle or a whole one. Eggs, grilled on bread, Australian style.
What's that?
That's the first time I see this kind of eggs, you know, made like this.
Well, sometimes they call it toad in the hole, but I just call it cook an egg with a bit of bread.
Oh yes.
I'm really glad I met Don. He's a quiet, strong man, and he loves the Outback. When he retires in 6 months, he will take care of his camels full time. When you see them looking after the camels, even the roughest cowboys seem gentle. I left Junta that afternoon. The road stretched across the empty landscape. There's a rule in the Outback. Never let the night catch you by surprise. People usually stop at a roadhouse, where you can eat, drink, fill up the tank, sleep, and then drink some more. I've left the Stuart Highway, the main road, and I've just passed Gledembo. In Gledembo, at the last gas station, there was a sticker saying,
"Where the hell is Gledembo?" Ça veut dire, nom de Dieu, où est-ce que se trouve Gledembo? Et j'ai entendu dire qu'il y avait des shearers.
I've heard there are some shearers working around here.
Donc des gars qui traversent tout le.
These guys travel all around the country from farm to farm to shear the sheep.
Alors ça dépend du nombre, naturellement.
Last night I met a guy who said he's working on a farm, 15 kilometers off the road.
Par une petite piste.
Now I'm looking for him. His name is George.
J'essaye de retrouver aujourd'hui.
Oh, he told me there was a wind generator. It's straight ahead.
Il est en plein boulot là.
He's hard at work.
Donc
George is the contractor. He's the one who employs the shearers. They travel from farm to farm in the shearing season.
Des saisonniers qui vont d'une ferme à l'autre. Et voilà, c'est lui que j'ai rencontré hier soir.
When I met him last night, he was quite drunk.
Hey George. It's okay?
Now it's work.
What do you think of all this?
Wow, that's impressive, very impressive. So you mainly have to make sure that they all have sheep to shear?
So they don't run out,
Yeah.
and keep them going and keep them going as quick as we can.
Keep them motivated to shear?
Yep, try to, yeah. Bit hard in this weather though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Bit
yeah.
warm.
How much wool will it produce for one sheep?
One sheep, these sheep are cutting about 7 kilos of wool, and the wool's worth perhaps about 700 cents a kilo.
All right.
So they're going to cut about $50 worth of wool each.
How many sheep on this station?
This station this year is going to shear about 22,000.
22,000?
Yeah.
Wow. And how long will it take?
It's going to take us about 20 days.
20 days for 18 shearers.
For 8 shearers, yep, to do the 22,000.
Right. And where all these guys come from?
All these guys are locals from this, from Eyre Peninsula. It's just down south in the built-up areas,
Yeah.
where the smaller farms are.
But I spoke with a guy who's coming from New Zealand.
Oh yeah, he's the only one.
He's the new one, all right.
He's been working for me for quite a few years coming over here.
Okay. How many kilometers these guys do a year from one farm to the other across the country?
About 40,000.
14,000?
40, 40.
40,000? That's a round trip around the world. And is it good money for them?
Probably earning about close to $500 a day.
Okay.
whereas the slowest shearer is earning about $300 a day.
That's not too bad.
Not too bad of money.
Yeah. I mean, I like you on this kind of money, but that's tough job.
That's the work, yeah. That's right.
George has left to pick up some shearers, to drive them to Glendembo for the weekend. I've come along to meet Angus, the owner of the farm.
How does it work with your family? Because if you're always on the way, I mean, it's probably very hard.
Between big jobs like I'm on at the moment, when that is over, I'll sort of go home and I might have a few days off being the boss, where I'll send the team on to the next big job. They won't sort of get home, but I'll get home and have a few days to catch up in the office and reorganise the schedule to keep the men working, because I've got a few placed in different areas around here and it takes a bit of organising to keep them all going.
Yeah, but for your wife?
Well, she's just used to it.
Yeah?
And yeah. The first wife wasn't used to it. She got divorced from me because she couldn't handle me being away so much.
Yeah, I can understand.
She kicked me out, but the one I've got now seems to be quite good with it. I actually think she enjoys me being away a bit. Gives her a bit of time to herself. There you go, there, fella. What's been your show up? Hello. Man.
How are you?
G'day, Feldy. Tyson. This is
Hi.
Christophe. Guys.
Hi, Chris.
This is
Nice
Ollie,
to meet you.
How you doing, mate?
Hi.
Feldy, and Tyson.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Christophe's the writer.
I get off here. George drives on to Glendembo with his shearers. Angus has a tight schedule, but he invites me to stay at his farm. It's the middle of the mustering season, rounding up the flock.
You don't feel too alone here in the middle of nowhere? No? It's alright?
That's not too bad.
Not too bad, my god.
I just got to be used to travelling.
And how big is the farm, the land?
About 1 million acres.
1 million of acres?
Yeah.
So, alright.
You got that?
My father's farm is 170
Okay.
acres. Yeah. But we don't have sheep, you know.
Different.
Yeah, it's different.
You don't talk in acres here, do you? You're talking square
Square
miles.
miles.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah. Not very far up the track, under 100 miles, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Stone's
next
throw.
door neighbour, so,
Stone's throw,
an
yeah.
hour away.
Yeah, who is the next neighbor? Is it far from here? Down the track?
After a cup of coffee, Angus takes off for the second time this morning. It's not even 8 o'clock. The modern Australian farmer is a flying farmer. In fact, there are 25,000 sheep here, over an area of 3,000 square kilometers. Since it's the shearing season, Angus flies over the region every morning to round up the sheep. And there are guys below us, riding motorbikes. And they make the ship head towards the camp, where the shearers are. It's pretty amazing. The distances are so huge that sometimes it takes a month from the day the sheep are first spotted to the day they are finally sheared. It's really no picnic to run a 3,000 square kilometer farm. I say goodbye to Angus, the flying farmer. I'm also leaving the red dirt tracks to get back on the road. I'm heading north. I want to see some more facets of traveling Australia and find out how people cope with their country, as large as a continent.
Ici, c'est un petit peu la version 3
And here is Australia in 3 dimensions.
Donc, c'est ici que
People came here from 40 countries.
de pays à travers le monde qui ont décidé
They came to dig.
venir
Here is an
creuser.
example.
Donc là, c'en est un exemple. Un trou.
Holes everywhere.
Donc il y a des trous partout ici.
This
C'est
is where
un
people
vrai
came
chenil
looking for opals.
où on a essayé de trouver de l'opale. Je ne sais pas combien il y a de mètres, mais
1, 2, 3.
3,
Not that deep.
Mais c'est quand même.
But all this came out of here.
Sorti du sol, donc vous avez bon espoir de trouver un.
They were hoping to find opals
ici, en tout
here,
cas,
for
c'est,
sure.
J'ai pas trop d'idées sur
I don't know how many they found
les
here,
chances que peuvent avoir ceux qui creusent de trouver quelque chose, mais.
but I know I'm
je
going
sais
to
que j'ai
fall
pas mal
into
de
a
chance
pit
si
if
je
I
fais
don't
pas
watch out.
Très attention de tomber dans un trou, quoi. Et attention. Là.
The Great Wall of Australia is called the Dingo Fence. It's immense. You can see it near the town of Cooper Pedy. It's the longest human construction on Earth. It protects the sheep from dingoes, a kind of wild dog.
Hi. How are you doing? I wanted to give a look at this dingo fence.
Okay, well, you're in luck because I'm looking after it while the dog fence ranges away at the moment.
I've heard it's 9,000 kilometers. Maybe it's.
It used to be 9,600, but they've shortened it down to 5,300 today because they lost some of the land it protects due to housing developments down south.
Where do the dingo come from?
They're from the north.
From the north.
Yeah, we're stopping them from going to the south, which is where the sheep are.
Uh-huh.
All the cattle are in the north, sheep in the south, and to keep the dingoes away from the sheep because one dingo can kill 40 or 50 sheep a night. One dingo.
Wow. How many days a year this patrolman spend on the dingo fence?
He spends 3 days every fortnight, every 2 weeks, 3 days to go along, check the fence, and then if there is a bad damage, then he has to come back and spend extra day or two repairing it. And depending on the damage, it can be, 6 or 7 days.
Okay. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. All right.
What a country, cut in two by a fence that runs all the way to the sea. A last look at Cooper PD before hitting the road tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll dream of opals. On this section of the Stuart Highway, there are very few gas stations. Some even close at night, so you've really got to pick the right one. I'm never going to get this map right. Soon, I'll be returning my four-wheel drive as soon as I reach Alice Springs. I feel like heading on to Darwin and Arnhem Land with the people I meet, traveling up the Stuart Highway. It's another way for me to find out how Australian people make this space their own. It's funny how sitting in a car all day makes you tired. Because it's a long drive and the weather is getting more and more oppressive. Up until now it was very hot, but it's now very hot and very humid. I feel a little frustrated because I'm here on Aboriginal land and I've hardly seen a single Aboriginal, or I just see them in the distance. And whenever I want to discuss the subject with the people I meet, it turns out to be so sensitive, you can't really talk about it. I want to find some grey nomads to travel on with. These elderly people are a typical Australian phenomenon. They've swapped their houses for caravans, and they've decided to travel all year round, all over Australia. I'm heading to one of the many caravan parks in the city outskirts.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
My name is Chris.
I'm Marc.
Nice to meet you.
This is George.
George, nice to meet you. I'm trying to find a way to go up north.
Whereabouts are you going?
The way to Three Ways, Darwin,
Oh, okay.
through the Stuart Highway. I started my travel in Adelaide,
All right.
and
So
yeah,
you're touring.
yes, kind of.
Oh, okay. That's the way we're going. Yeah, want a lift?
Oh, that would be perfect. Yeah, with pleasure.
Okay, we'll give you a lift. So, are you, what, hitching it, are you?
Yeah.
All the way around. Yeah. Shush. Shush.
Sit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so how long have you been doing it? We haven't got another seat. Do you want to sit on the S seat?
That's all right. I have my bag anyway.
Oh, okay.
Are you what we call grey nomads?
Yep.
What is the
You've
difference?
got the grey hair to go with it. So is he.
That's why?
Yeah. No, you don't have to have grey hair to be a grey nomad. Yeah.
Quite a lot of them are bald.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we just travel all the time, just meeting lots of people. You go around and you give everybody you meet, you give them a card. That's why the computer's in there, so you can type out and make your own business cards, you see. Otherwise you spend your time writing and giving everybody else the addresses. And yeah, just keeping with people on the internet. And you're going to be so-and-so next week, and where are you going to be? And sometimes you meet up with them and sometimes you don't.
And do you know how many kilometers a year you do while traveling?
Well, actually, probably not as many as people that live in a house. Because we could actually spend a year going from Darwin to South Australia.
Oh, that's funny.
Or spending 6 months going from maybe Darwin to WA.
All right.
So I
So
mean,
you
from
take your-
Darwin
you
to
take your
WA.
time.
Yeah.
If travelers were one big family, I'd like Marc and George to be my grandparents. I was touched by their spontaneity and their generosity. In the heart of Australia, grey is beautiful. This place is called Three Ways. More than 100 road trains pass by every day. These trucks are so long, they really look like trains. I'm going to try to find one tomorrow. Now it's time to get some sleep. I had no problem finding a driver to take me to Darwin. His name is Lloyd, and he has been driving his 50-meter truck all over Australia for more than 30 years.
You know how many kilometers you do a year?
A year?
Yeah.
Between 250 to 280, 290, you know.
Thousands?
Yeah, thousands, yeah. 250,000 to 290,000, yeah.
Right. That's huge.
My life, I think we worked it out once, roughly, probably over 6 million kilometres I've done in my life in trucks.
No.
It's my office, my bedroom, my house, it's all here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all pretty good.
Where's your family?
My family,
Yeah.
I live in Dubbo. I live out of Dubbo, actually, about 20 kilometres out of Dubbo,
Yeah.
in New South Wales. I got a small property. I got a small 25 acres. There, nice little house. Yeah, nice little spot. And my wife and two children. They're grown now. They're adults now.
Yeah.
They're 24 and 27. My children.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they're all in Dubbo.
How far is Dubbo from here?
From here, where we are now, probably 2,500 kilometres. Yeah, about 2,500 kilometres.
When was the last time you saw them?
About 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
This is the last part of my trip. After more than 6,000 kilometers, I'm getting back to the sea. I'm heading to Bawaka to meet an Aboriginal who's agreed to introduce me to his community. I hope he can help me to understand how Aboriginals think about the land. So now I am in Bawaka. In Yolngu language, it means a hidden paradise. This is a very special part of Arnhem Land, because just a kilometre from here are the famous sand dunes that mark the beginning of Aboriginal mythology. This is where the two sisters met to create the world as Aboriginal peoples know it today. And this is Timmy's house. He's an Aboriginal I made contact with when I was still in France, because it's very difficult to meet Aboriginals and to understand the way they see things. Let me introduce him. He's just over here.
Timmy.
Come here. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Chris. Hello.
Hello.
This is all my family.
All right. And over there, this is the other member of your family?
Yeah, mom and dad's house there used to, and then they got another house out.
Yeah.
So it's over there now.
All right.
So that's my house there.
Okay. You can maybe show me?
We'll show you there. We'll go to that.
Okay. So all around here is your land and your houses, and how do you decide where are the boundaries of your property?
Well, it's why we live here, coming here, because our identities and our lives.
Yes.
You know, Aboriginal people want to move to that house, to the homelands. We call it homelands, and this is a part of homelands that we took. We took those opportunities to come, and so our kids will grow up here, so they can able to understanding and get that education in the nature. So our kids will grow up and learn about everything in this land. And land is very important too for us. It's our knowledge, our significance. See my another grandma working here. This is our house here. Area. There's kitchen there.
All right.
That's the kitchen.
That's the best place in the world to wash plates yeah. You got a house as well in town?
Yes, I do have a house there.
All right.
There's a room here.
School book.
Oh. The little boy here.
Who is this?
Kapiri.
From your family? Oh, you are here.
Mm.
Wow. So you are famous in Australia?
I don't know.
I'm only seeing what Timmy wants me to see of Aboriginal life. In this community, fishing is the only way to make a living. Timmy spends half his time in Bawaka and half in town. Yet he makes a point of preserving the traditions and his cultural identity.
Bon, on était quand même venu là pour pêcher des,
We were supposed to be looking for
des
shellfish.
coquillages à la base. Timmy m'a dit
Timmy told me we were taking the harpoon just in
le
case.
harpon juste au cas où.
And as soon as we reach the water, along comes a shark.
We are lucky or it's always like this?
Yeah.
We are lucky?
Yeah. We're lucky. We set up every day. We come, sometimes we get it. It's really good.
All right. So what do? We leave it here or?
We'll kill him first before we go and look for the clam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's dead, huh?
Go and get some clams.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go, eh?
You will know where it is, huh?
Yep. No. Yeah, let's go. Hey, one here, look. There's one.
What is this?
It's a clam.
Clam.
Yeah.
Oops. Don't put your finger in.
Yeah, chop her up. Yeah.
So how do you do with that?
We got a knife here. We can do it with a knife.
Yeah, all right.
I'm going to show you now.
Yeah, show me.
Must be very careful.
Yes. About what?
You must put
yeah.
your finger there.
Okay. Wow. Wow. You take off the... What do you take?
This one here, wait. Yeah, try it, this one. Blah, blah.
Thank you. Really appreciate. You know?
Yeah, what should I do?
I'm meeting over here.
Ah, very good.
What do you reckon?
Very good. La vache! Oh, shark, putain, c'est des... They're enormous. Des requins. These sharks are enormous. Hey, I go out from here. So the shark, you make a joke or you were really afraid?
What is it? Extreme.
I was just pretending because I thought you wasn't coming with me.
Yes. No, I think you were really afraid.
No, I was just kidding.
Yes?
There is a songline. There is the beach, the water, the rocks inside. Even a fish, even a wave. We got songlines there as well. From the sea it will change, and then when it's come out into the land itself, the rock itself will change. It changes. All the environment will change.
The songlines are a kind of invisible paths, crossing Aboriginal space. When the Aboriginals take these paths, they are singing the history of their origins. I still have to get past a cultural barrier to understand this. When was the last time you sang one of them?
It was in a circumstance. I sang that song the last time, and for my little kid brother's funeral. That's the last time I sang. It's a song like that relation between the person that you, the deceased person, or whatever you sing for. It's so close in your heart. It's in your heart.
This Aboriginal vision of territory, fills me with a sense of mystery. At first, these song lines seem to me like endless strings, emerging from an overflowing imagination. But seeing them not with my eyes, but with my heart, I feel them resonate in me. They chart the frontiers of another world, the world of dreams, dream time. This journey feeds my quest for another place, where men can sing their way along the roads of life.